Hello, fellow gunners. Tim here in the garage. Okay, so, you know, I made the wooden bullet trap, and it worked really good. It caught my bullets, and but it made a mess. It made such a mess that my wife said, "Get out there and vacuum that up." Well, anyway, so well, actually, I finally got everything clean. If you can see the floor down there, right? But okay, and I said I wasn't going to do that. But here's what I am going to do. I'm going to take 3 of these pretty thick phone books. I'm going to put them in the bottom of this bucket. It's a square bucket. And then I'm going to take this fleece and fill it up the rest of the way with this fleece and see if this fleece will stop a bullet. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm going to do with my bullet trap. Now, I don't know how deep this bucket is. Of course, I can't find my measuring tape. You noticed I said measuring tape. I had a boss that if you said tape measure, he said, "There's no such thing." All right. Don't watch this. Okay, let's see how deep this bucket is. Don't watch this. All right. Okay, it's like 14.5 inches. Oop, if I can get the angle right, there you go, about 14.5 inches deep. So we're going to put in about, like I said, 3 of these phone books. Where'd the other one go? Here it is. It's not quite as thick as the others, but that's okay. And we're going to measure that. And we're going to put in about 4.5 inches. You can see that, of phone books. All right. And that's how they fit, if you can see it. No, you can't see it. Oh, there you can. That's how the phone books fit. All right. Now, if you guys are wondering where I got this bucket, well, that says it all right there. All right. Now, I'm going to use both hands to fill this up. So I'm going to shut you off for a second and bring you back. All right. So I know a lot of you are going, "Tim, why do you have all this fleece?" Okay, when I make my little chest, some of you have seen them, I do a little woodworking, and I make round top chest, and I make the old pirate looking chest, and I line them with fleece. I found it to be the easiest to work with, to glue in, and durable and soft and whatnot. And I get remnants for like 91 cents. So it's pretty cheap. But that's what I'm doing with the fleece. All right, so I'll be back. All right, guys. So here's the results. It is to the top. You can see, cannot see the sides of the bucket, but it's still, when it's hit or pushed on, it gives a little bit. All right. This is feeling pretty good. Now, hopefully, I didn't realize deer season was this weekend. I thought it was in 2 weeks. Guys at work today is going, hey, you all excited about the weekend? I'm like, what about the weekend? It's deer season. Well, anyway, so, like I told you guys earlier, I'm hoping to use cast bullets. Now, I'm going to load the 200 grain round points that I got from Kyle. And I think I'm going to load them. I'm debating on whether, let's just say this. I'm hunting conservation woods. And you never know who's going to be out there. Okay? So I'm debating on whether to go with the Sonic 200 grain load that I like, or the almost 2200 or was it 21? I don't remember. Yeah, I think it was 2190. I remember right, with that load. But this I have decided. I'm going to be using my 357. And I'm going to use the 130 grain hollow points. Now, with that said, I sent some of these hollow points to James Pollard. Did I say Pollard? Pollard. Yeah, I think I said that right. Well, anyway, well, he shot them at about 980 feet per second out of a 2-inch 357. Now, my 357 is 4-inch. I'm going to try and squeeze out 1,400 out of it. That will be tomorrow. And I've just filled up some water jugs. So we're going to see if we can catch one of these and see if they expand. Now, they did not expand for James, but that was less than 1,000 feet per second. And the alloy on those are half wheel weights and half lead. Now, that was recommended by Taco, and I got the bullet mode from Taco. So, but I quenched mine. But if you watch his videos, he quenches his first. I mean, 2. But he never worries about expansion, and he's mentioned that in his videos. Me, I want to see if they expand. And we should be able to see that if they're going to. If not, then it'd be just like shooting a cast bullet at a deer anyway. So, but if during deer season, in most of the places I hunt, if I can get 75 yards, 50 to 75 yards, that's a long shot. So, a pistol ain't going to be anything. I've shot deer 50 yards with the 357. So that's no thing. That would also be with the 308 with the 200 grain bullet. You know, I might as well just sight that rifle in at 50 because that's basically where I'm going to be shooting anyway. So, starting to ramble. So I'm going to put the lid on this, and we'll see if this bullet trap works. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. If you think this is a good idea, or if I'm just wasting my fleece. But there it is. Right. So I'm going to be shooting this with the 357, and I may even shoot it with the 308 Winchester, with the let's just say 2,100 feet per second bullets plus, and see what happens. All right, guys. Catch you in the next video.
Tomorrow is election day, people. Don't forget to get out and vote.